Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Hachette Crafter, and today I have got more Peter Rabbit patchwork quilt for you guys. So we've got issue 31 and issue 32. So let's move issue 32 down and we'll get into 31. I was actually looking ahead at a couple of issues and I was telling you guys that I was wondering when we're going to start putting some of the patches together, and it's actually issue 36 where we're going to be putting some of the patches together to make a strip or two, because we're getting on to, you know, like 30 odd issues. Excuse me. So let's move these things off first and we'll have a look at the cover. So this is the next issue, 31, and this will be the next character patch. Mrs. Tabitha Twitch. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing next, Mrs. Tabitha Twitch. So let's have a look. So we get the welcome page and then straight into Mrs. Tabitha Twitch. So in your pack it says light grey, so that's that one, white, rose, and then this is the patch and it's beige spot. So that's what the character will go on to, beige spot. And we also have some more bonder web, some more of the iron on. Let's move these fabrics down because we will also need the template. So we'll get that off first. And then we'll just have a quick look to see if we need any additional. So cream fabric from issue 29. So let's find that first, because I do remember from that last issue it said keep some of the cream fabric for the next issue. So that's that. And then everything else is the usual. So no more additional pieces. So as normal, the first thing we need to do is trace onto the bonder web. So trace the shapes from template 1 at the back of this issue onto half of the bonder web. Number and cut the pieces ready to iron. So yeah, we need to do this from template 1, and we need pencil. So I'm going to do this on my board and try and keep to half of the bonder web. So we have number 8 first. Again, I'm going to trace on for the pieces, and that is number, it doesn't say, but yeah, it's got some pieces there. So number 1 is the head, so the cat's head, and again we're going to trace the facial features. Then that is number 11, this intricate piece here. So number 11. Then number 9. Then number 13. Looks like her skirt or apron. Number 13. And oh, I didn't do the bottom of the face properly, so let's get that up. And number 4 over here. Then I'm going to try and do, don't know, I'm going to do this big curved piece at the bottom here. Number 12, and we want some of these smaller pieces. Number 6. Trying to get them to fit, because you've got to do half the bonder web. This number 10 here. So then we want like this cup and saucer. And that's number 3. Then we'll try and do these 2. Number 2. And then what's that, number 7? So let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So yeah, that is all the pieces now traced onto the Bondo web. So what I need to do now is I need to cut those pieces out. So I shall cut these pieces out and I shall be back with you guys shortly. Hi guys, right, I am back. So I have cut all of the pieces out now. So let's have a look. So I iron the shapes neatly on, so as follows. Light grey is the head, number 1. So try and get the paper off. I always struggle. No. Do we? Yeah. No, we don't. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm all confuzzled. There we go. Get the mouse back into position. So, yes. So, on the grey fabric, we want the number 1 first. There we go. Then the saucer rim 2, cup 3, tail 4, paws 5 and 6. So quite a lot to put on. So number 2, we'll put that down here. The cup 3, tail 4, this one, paws 5 and 6, 5 and then 6. and then number 6. So that's those onto the grey fabric. Then we want the white. So for the white we want saucer 7. Go. Number 7. Bib number 8. Sleeves 9 and 10. So that's number 9 and that's number 10. Nine there, and then number 10. So that's those on the white. Then on the rose we want the bodice 11, so it's this squiggly one. Skirt 12. So that's those 11 and 12. And then on the cream we want the apron 13. So wow, yeah, fits nicely on there. So that's number 13. So that is all of the pieces ironed onto the fabric. So what I need to do now is I need to cut out all of these pieces, so I shall be back with you guys shortly. Right guys, I am back and I've cut all of the pieces out now. So let's have a look. So check the fit of your pieces, peel away from the backing and iron on. So first of all, peel away the backing from the light grey tail 4 and place neatly with the edge of the tail overlapping the outline of the skirt. So we need number 4 first. So where does number 4? There. So now we peel the paper. Whoops. So we want the sharp end and we want to position it slightly overlapping. So is the tail, number 4, in place. Peel away the backing from the rose skirt 12 and align with the outline. So 12. Wants to. Hi guys, I am so sorry about that. If I made anybody jump, I do apologise. My husband and the boys have just come back from shopping because today is Monday that I'm recording this, so yeah. So I do apologise. So I have got number 12 on. I've ironed it on. So next, yeah, number 12, and then we want number 13, the apron, and that goes in the middle here. So we want number 13, and it goes that way. Go over. Yep, like that. There we go. Number 13 on. Line that back up because we moved a tad. And next we want attach number 11, so we want that above. So how do we want this to go? We want it to line up there to here to make the arm, and then to come over. There we go. To make the arm slots, and then we want the white sleeves 9 and 10. So number 9 goes in this gap here. We want it like that. 9, number 10. And that wants to go like that. Move it up a little bit.
These bits of thread out of the way. There we go. That's the sleeves on. Then attach the white bib number 8, and that goes in here, but we want to keep this bit because it's got some of the placement marks. So this wants to go go that way. I know I just want to go on. Then the head number 1. And again, keep this bit for placement. So the head wants to go there. There we go. Then we want to do the placement for the saucer. Just double check. Need to align it to the side of the head, so it wants to go over here, this side. So number 2 first. So number 2 is the outer, the rim of the saucer. Wants to go there. And then the inner 7 wants to go that wants to go like that one. Then the teacup number 3 wants to go on the top. Go like that. So let's see.
then the grey paws 5 and 6. So we want 5 at this side, coming down off the sleeves. Let's look, is going up like that, and then number 6 on the other side to meet. Just putting our hands together. There, let's give one last press. We've got no pieces left. Right, so unplug the iron. Have a sit. Sorry guys. Right, so what I need to do next is to draw the detail on. So let's move all this across. Get the pencil back. We'll do this one. So let's have a look at this detail. So we got the eyes, then we got the nose and the mouth, then we've got some fur patches, the inside of the ear. So let's draw these on. The ear, then we've got some fur patches, and then the other inside of the ear. Let's just make sure we can see those. One eye there, and one eye there, and then we've got the nose off to the side here. So that's the face detail. And then, yeah, that was the placement for the hands. So then for the teacup, we need some detail for the rim and the handle.
we have the rim, and then we want the handle coming just slightly off. So the rim, then the handle coming round like that. We want some steam, some wiggles. Then the detail in the paws, like that. Yep. So it also has a flower in the bottom, but as you guys know, this embroidery takes long enough to do. So I think I said when I did the first Peter Rabbit, the patch, that I wasn't going to do the flowers or anything in the corner. When I did the last character patch, it took forever. So let's put these templates and things to the side, put them in the box in case I do need them. So that is what we have now. So like I said, apart from the flower at the bottom, that is the patch so far. I have all the details penciled on for when we go on to the next issue. So let's open up the next issue and see what we have to do. Sorry for the crinkling. So in this issue we finish off the embroidery, and the patchwork patch is your sawtooth star square. So let's have a look at the character patch first and what we have to do to finish Mrs. Tabitha Twitch. So first of all, we do the eyes, the outline, the nose and the mouth, then the paws and the fur, and then the insides of the ears. Then we finish off the cup, so we do the handle, the rim, and then you add the outline detail, and then you do the steam for the drink, and then it goes on to like the flower, but like I said before, I'm not doing that. So that will be the finished character patch. So we'll do like the face, the paws, and then the cup. So let's get into the patchwork square.
So first of all, Midnight Floral, Pink Floral, and Silver Spot. So that is the material for the patchwork patch. So we'll need the templates from the back. So for this one, we're going to be using D, F, A and B. So first of all, from the pink floral, we need 1 A square. Then from the midnight floral, you need 4. Oh, you fold it in half. So fold the fabric in half the wrong way. Pin 4 of the F triangles. So then you will end up with 8. So 8 of the F triangles. Then on the silver spot, you've got 4 D triangles and 4 B squares. So then you lay it all out. So then you match and pin the midnight floral and the silver spot triangle and stitch it on the short edge. So you have 4 of those. Then with the right sides facing, you then do the other midnight floral triangle. So when you have the strips, then you've got the grey silver spot, and then you have the midnight floral on either of those edges. And then with these, then you attach it to the pink floral. So you have 1 at either side. Then with the other strips, you put 2 of the silver spot squares, so then you have 2 long strips. Then from where you've attached it to the pink, you put 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom, and then you iron it out, and then that's what you should have as the end result. So yeah, that's what you should have at the end. So you've got the, what's it called, sawtooth star patchwork, and then Mrs. Tabitha Twitch. So I have got some embroidery to do, and I have some cutting and stitching, all hand stitched for the patchwork patch. So I'm going to leave this video here for now, guys, while I get cutting and stitching and sewing, and yeah, so I'm going to leave this video there for now. So when I come back for the next clip, I should have the 2 patches finished. So I shall see you guys in a little bit. Hi guys, right, I am back and I have finished
the next two patches. So I have got Mrs. Tabitha Twitch. I need to sort that bit of her skirt out, but yeah, I've done all the stitching and everything for Mrs. Tabitha Twitch, so that's that one finished. And I have the, what's it called, the patchwork, what's it called, Sawtooth Star. So I've done that one now as well. So that is the next two squares done. So that is issue 31 and 32. So yeah, that's the next couple of patches done. But I also want to tell you guys, I have everything now to finish the Peter Rabbit patchwork patch. I got the last delivery I think the other day, if not last week. Yeah, the end of last week I got the last delivery, so I now have everything. I've even got everything to finish off the quilt. Let me lift some things up. I have the big, whoops, sorry for all the crinkling, the big bag of wadding to finish off the quilt. I also have the backing material. Have a pin. It's this yellow, the yellow spot that we've had quite a lot of in this magazine. So that came. Put it back. Try and keep it protected if I can. Sorry for all the crinkling. So that's everything to finish off the quilt. Also, that got sent in that big box was a couple of projects. So there's special project kits that got sent. That's those, and some of the extra things that came. I keep mentioning the square guide, the cutter. That's what I think I'm going to be using for the squares. And there was also the rotary cutter, so that came. Put it back into here and keep that safe. It does come with a cutting guard protector. I'm trying to think. Yeah, and this is just a hoop that I use out of my kit to do the embroidery. I've got all my little kit and threads and everything that came, that I store in one of the tins that came. This has got some needles and a pin cushion. It's got my little snippers and my needle threader, and this is the other tin that came as well, and I'm storing the patches in this. So that was 2 tins that came as part of the subscription. So let's have a look at the last delivery that came. So these were the last issues that came. So in this one, 89, quilt the border section. So we're going to be doing the border for the quilt, the blue border. That's issue 89. Issue 90, your brave world. No, issue 90, even picked up the wrong. Complete your patchwork quilt. So yeah, we're going to be finishing off. So this subscription goes up to issue 90, and a letter that came for the end of the subscription, it says that because this patchwork quilt has been such a hit, they want to carry on with a new quilt, and the next quilt that's going to be done for Hachette is an embroidery quilt. So it says issue 91, which came free, is just introducing you to the new quilt. Complete your 2 bad mice square. So that's a sneak peek into the new quilt. Like I say, it's going to be embroidery, but then also, by the looks of it, there is going to be some patchwork as well. Your Brave World patchwork block. So that's the material and everything to do that with. So yeah, there is going to be patchwork blocks as well, but the actual character blocks, rather than, you know, the bonder web and ironing it and cutting it, and it's just going to be embroidery blocks. So it says complete your 2 bad mice square. So yeah, it's just going to be embroidery, so there's no cutting out or ironing with the bonder web, and so it's going to be embroidery patches. So yeah, that's a sneak peek into, excuse me, into the next quilt from Hachette. So 89 and 90, and then, like I said, a sneak peek into the next quilt with Hachette. So the last thing to share with you guys is the fabric and extra things that came. I'm not sure if the fabrics that came were part of the premium subscription, or I'm not too sure, so I'll just give you a quick look. So that's one of the packs. There's another pack, then another one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it came with 5 extra packs of material. Put these away. I love the bumblebee, the yellow. I might have to do something with this pack, definitely, with the bumblebees on. But yeah, that is everything for the Peter Rabbit quilt. I think I mentioned maybe in an earlier clip that I was looking ahead and seeing when we start putting some of the patches together, and it's in issue 36. So I'm nearly there. I'm issue 32. So 1, 2, another couple of videos, and then we'll get into doing some of the stitching some of the patches together. But like I say, I've got everything now to complete the blanket. So thank you to the person that I purchased it off. The big box that arrived, I spoke with the person, and yeah, we've sorted things out. So yeah, thank you very, very much for sending that first huge box and then sorting out getting it delivered to my address. So thank you very, very much for that. So yeah. So yeah, I've got everything now to finish it off up to issue 90, which is the end of this quilt. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave that video there for now, and then we'll look into getting into issue 33 and 34. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed seeing the bits and bobs that I have got now to finish off the quilt. So yeah, keep looking out for videos in the future and my progress and things like that. So yeah, thank you for joining me, and again, like I said, I hope you've enjoyed this video. So remember guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye guys.